let me tell you something, because I'm a big Prince fan, as you can see with the posters in the background. So he say, what if somebody told you Prince didn't write none of his music? How would you feel? So as a Prince fanboy, I said, yeah, I could understand that. So it became this thing to where every time you would drop a video like the Movement versus the Daniel Wellington, I would play it at work.
Just to piss him off.
And it would just infuriate him, man. I mean, and he'd be like, look at my watch versus your watch. And I'm like, yo, whatever, dude. I ain't got time for this shit, man. I don't want to argue over this, you know? So I actually went on like Alibaba, AliExpress, and I found like the Movement clone that they got it from.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, this motherfucker costs $2. Well, that ain't right. They stole that from Movement. You know how
that listing was probably there before.
Right. And I'm like, I mean, he got mad. And when you see his collection, it's like he got it up under lights.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Yes. It's
like showcasing them.
Right. And I'm like, he bought the automatic. You know, when he bought the Movement automatic, he like,
Wow.
He sent me a picture and then he sent me a message like, they got an automatic now.
I got the Rolex. The
Right.
Rolex equivalent.
$300.
Right. Yeah. And then you did a video, I think Alpha M sold out when he did the
one where he said Movement better than Rolex. Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
he got so much crap for it though. I mean,
we got into that too. Like he like Alpha M, you know, because Alpha M sponsored Movement. So
of course, yes.
He like Alpha M is absolutely right. I'm like, dude, man, you tripping.
Rolex sucks.
He's agreeing with the 1% that like that video.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He like, I would never buy a Rolex.
Oh my God.
Movement watches. And I'm just sitting there and I'm getting fuming. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, this guy really, really loves MVMT.
How about we do?
Fair enough to him, eh? If he likes that sort of stuff, then he must be happy at a lot of things. Gosh,
man.
How about we do this, P? When we finish recording this and this is published on YouTube and podcasts or whatever, send them the link, please. We definitely look. No, what's his name?
James. I already told him. I said I called him last week. Like we having your boy Ben Arthur on the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, James, if you're listening, Miguel here. We're not everybody has their own thing, right? and we're nobody to be putting anybody else down, but as watch people, we look at things objectively. So that's what Ben does. That's what we do. We break
try to do.
we try to do. So we're not trying to put you down in any kind of way. Obviously, you spent your money on what you like, which is at the end of the day, that's fine. You could buy whatever you want because it's your money. Yep. However, we look at things subjectively as much as we can, and we look at the backstory, if you will. But Ben, kind of help me out. Do you have a message for James and anybody else that owns a Movement watch, or Vincero or Daniel Wellington? I'm serious because they spend their money on that, and I'm sure they feel like we're bashing them. And in reality, we're really not. You know, we love watches, but any message for him and for the people out there?
Kind of, I suppose. I want to say that, like, I actually really, as weird as it sounds, I don't actually care if someone did choose to like buy a Movement watch, or Danny Wellington, Vincero, whichever one they buy. Like you said, they can kind of buy what they want. They can spend the money how they want.
Right.
My videos, and I'm sure some of your videos out there, exist purely to try and serve the customer who's after the pure most bang for the buck. And unfortunately, when you compare them on a material level, it just doesn't stack up against what some of these other brands are offering. Even some of these small micro brands are still offering more value for money. Well, a lot of the small micro brands are offering more value for money than the likes of these fashiony brands are currently doing anyway.
Right.
So, although some of them, to be fair, at least like the likes of Movement, I think they're maybe on an upward trajectory, albeit like it might take them a while to get to the top of the hill, but they're slowly improving the products, I think. So maybe in a few years it won't be so bad, but you can wear what you want. It's just like you could get a lot more for your money, I think, elsewhere.